I took a trip to North Carolina and also in black. I need to overcome my fear of flying because I want to visit Hawaii someday, and also Greyhound bus travel is just awful. Like using a Greyhound bus to get around from state to state is cheap and efficient, but the problem is that since Greyhound is so cheap, it attracts a lot of low class people who come from very poor ghetto backgrounds. And it's not a race thing either. It's like a mixture of both white and black people and some Hispanics. I got to see so many schizo white ladies with tattoos on my Greyhound adventures, and a lot of loud, upset black people as well. Greyhound bus travel is also the type of travel that ex-cons tend to use, so yeah, there's that. That's why using an Amtrak or flight would probably, or no, not probably, but is objectively better compared to using a Greyhound as a method of travel. Because since Amtrak and airplanes are more expensive, they tend to avoid those types of people. It's not 100% perfect. I have seen Karens, after all, get kicked off of airplanes, but those are still better alternatives. Anyway, channel updates. Well, to be honest, I'm probably not going to be uploading as frequently because I need time to relax, especially after dealing with the stress of being on the Greyhound travel bus for 2 days. The next video I do might have more effort put into it. I don't know. Even doing basic editing sucks. It's like super boring in my opinion. But it might be worth it. I don't know. I don't know why you're subscribed to this channel. Well, actually, I do know why some people are subscribed to me, because they like my honesty and authenticity and how opinionated I am. I got a request to do a video on basic logic again, but the thing is, basic logic hasn't really said anything interesting or worthy of my time. So yeah. I'm actually shocked and kind of sad that so many Americans don't have at least $1,000 on them. Like, I'm not trying to brag about my finances or anything like that, but I personally feel that if you're single, you should definitely have $10,000 on you. But when I was on my Greyhound adventures, there were so many people that didn't even have $20 on them. Like, it was insane. Like, they spent all their budget on the Greyhound trip or something like that. Like, America is supposed to be a first world country, and I'm pretty sure it is, but so many of its people are just dirt poor, I don't even blame the economy. I just think it's their fault because they brought themselves upon that financial situation. Like, I grew up poor and black, and I'm wondering, what's these people's excuse? Another thing about Greyhound bus travel is that it's going to smell like weed. Another thing I plan to do is dieting and walking more. Yeah, cutting back on food. Because being, it's not even about looks or anything like that, or trying to attract women. It's just being my weight sucks, and I'm tired of it. There's a time when I got fat in the army, and I was like, oh shit, they're gonna kick me out. So then I just focused on losing weight, and I managed to lose a bunch of weight. So yeah, that's something I'll try to do within a week. That's when I'll start. Right now, though, I kind of just want to pig out. But seriously, and look, I'm not trying to sound like an unempathetic asshole or anything like that, but I feel like a lot of people are in their bad financial situation because of their own personal choices, Like, I grew up poor and black, and I'm not trying to, I'm basically saying, I grew up pretty dang poor. And what did I do? I avoided drugs, decided to enlist in the military to get some benefits, and now I'm well off because I still have those benefits after exiting the military, and then some. And I'm just like, if you can't afford a kid, don't have one, or don't buy that overpriced car, or don't rent an apartment that's out of your price range. Find something that's more suitable, you know? Like it's not rocket science, because I also see plenty of other people that are well off as well, and I feel like more people need to take accountability for their situation. Like when I was in the army, I actually met a dude that was asking for money, and I was like, "How?" Like we get paid every 2 weeks, like $1,000 every 2 weeks automatically, because in the military you're not paid based on hours. And I'm like, why are you asking me for money? Like, what the fuck? Like, don't get me wrong, America's government is not perfect at all, but it's not unlivable. Like, I've seen way worse. And I'm like, what's other people's excuse? I mean, maybe don't buy so much weed.